welcome back, guys.
Welcome.
Next episode. And, as promised, we're going to be going into the nether. So we mined up this obsidian, and we've managed to make a flint and steel. Now, flint and steel, recipe's changed a little bit. It has to be made with, it actually has to be made with steel. Which we sort of lucked out on because we did this before the recipe changed. But it is possible to make steel with manganese and iron in the smeltery, so that's alright, but otherwise it's pretty intensive GregTech series. You have to make an induction smelter, all sorts of different machines. But we managed to get this early by just smelting iron. But if you guys want to do it, you're going to need manganese and iron and a smeltery. It's not too bad though, it's just a steel nugget now instead of a whole lamb. So
Get your running start.
let's go.
Bonsai!
I'm already in. How to deal with this, right? So the nether, it's got a load of more things. There's nether X mod, there's biomes aplenty, and I've just fallen through the bottom one. And we spawned in someone's starting. I suspect that means our friendly neighborhood Dirt Pillar Man has already
Eon.
here. So yeah.
I
I
just
heard a creeper sound. I just heard it go off. I heard another one. I heard angry pigmen as well. I heard it go off again.
Ooh. Some magical place.
Yeah.
Magical bad. Thorns everywhere.
Yes. So, I mean, we're on the lookout for cool new things. I mean, these vines are new, of course. Biomes are plenty. Puts in ivy, but also apparently dirt. So I'm looking for anything that maybe of use, nether quartz, things like that. Cool ores. So yeah.
These
Just gonna grab up
glow
all the
shroom.
quartz. No idea what they're used for. So that's actually
Just
biomes are plenty.
glow shroom stew.
Ooh, I just fell. Okay.
I think
Nether
that's it.
silver, tin, some green ore. I don't know.
What is this? Flesh.
No,
Oh,
those.
yum.
Oh, Daisy, you found flesh. Okay. So I
Can
found
I
a
eat
lava
this?
field. What, flesh?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
Okay, good.
Hold on. Here comes the sneeze.
Oh, and he's gonna sneeze.
There we
And
go.
you're not gonna hear it because we're professional.
Yes. Try to be. Yeah, I found a.
Oh, I found cobalt, which of course we can't mine because we need ardite. That's what we're really into the nether for.
Can you mine the ardite?
Yes, I can. I've got my pick upgraded. So if you find any, let me know.
I've got my pick upgraded as
Oh
well.
god, there's a zombie big man. He's got Ignatius ore. He's got.
Are they?
He's got a ridiculous sword, and I think I've disconnected. I'm probably dead. Oh wow, that may be very lucky. So they've got better weapons now. So watch out, Z.
Okay, I mean they're not. We didn't.
No, but I've got knockback on my sword, which helped a lot.
Wait, you started fighting them?
One of them attacked me. It was either
Weird.
defend myself or just. That's it.
Get wrecked.
So as far as I know, Z, you're gonna want to have a look out for your hunger. Because
Yeah.
that's gonna. So your thirst, because that's gonna drain quicker in the nether. Understandably.
Pro netherrack.
Ow. Something blew up right next to me that I couldn't see.
Netherwort. We might want to grab some of that.
I've got a little bit of nether wart.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know
I have
what's
the
what.
wither 2 effect. Witherwort. Netherwort.
Oh. May not want wither wart.
Does that kill me?
Oh, wither 2 will.
Yep, I think I died.
Oh.
No, I didn't. 1 heart left.
So Harla is smiling upon you today, my friend.
I'm just gonna stand still for a little bit.
Yep. Oh wow, I found Netherex poison. Great.
I have
So
no
I'm
idea
not-
what gave me The
I'd assume that was witherwort, probably touching it.
burning blossom.
Ooh.
Ow, I think I just died.
Ozzy, no.
Oh, no, not on fire anymore.
Again, I think touching a lot of these plants is a bad idea.
Bad news bears.
Yeah, completely.
I mean, I only punched the plant.
Apparently that's enough.
Right,
so if you see the block that I'm looking at a block called magma. Do not break them. It works like ice.
Yeah?
And water, except lava.
Venomite ore. Oh. Ow, 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 ow. This is not good. Okay, so.
So what? What have you done?
I just aggroed the pigmen by mining an ore.
Yes.
I think that's how that works.
Yes, they do not like that.
And then somebody started shooting fireballs at me.
Oh, ghasts are very unfriendly people, aren't they?
No, it wasn't a ghast.
Oh, wow. What did? Ow. Thorns spawn in the nether, apparently.
A tactical / home because I had the Wither 2 effect.
Ah, I saw that. Oh, man. Poor Z. Alright, then.
It's okay. Nothing was lost.
True. Right, I'm going to put the wonderful substance, Ardite, into the smeltery.
Okay.
Because then we can make 2 pickaxe heads out of it.
Oh, cool. Perfect.
Yeah. So that's useful.
Very.
I picked up some hellwood.
This place frightens me.
Yep, it does.
And I don't want to be here much longer.
So if you find a nether ore and you mine it, you can smelt that to make 2 of the overworld ore counterparts.
Perfect.
So it actually makes the ore blocks, so that's pretty useful.
I'm just going to grab some quartz for whatever we need it for.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to mine this quartz nearby and then go home.
So the venomite you actually can't macerate or pulverize.
Because it doesn't have an overworld counterpart.
Yeah, you can only smelt it. So tools of venomite have poison 2, I think it is. When you hit someone with it, you can actually make standard tools out of venomite. I don't know what they can mine. You can't make a pickaxe, but you can make a shovel and an axe and a sword. Or a bucket, actually. Oh.
Heat sand.
Oh, very nice.
There are new uses for soul sand. Oh, you can make soul chest.
Sweet. Right, so then guys, I'm going to quit recording here and we'll be back as soon as we've... Oh, as soon as that very noisy motorbike outside is gone. But also as soon as we've done a little bit of sorting out all this stuff, getting it in chests, things like that. And then we'll come back to you with a new plan. Back, and we've made the Ardite pick heads. Yay! Interestingly, the Ardite pick actually gives you stonebound, which is quite cool.
What does that do?
Stonebound means that the lower its durability, the faster it mines.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool, of course, a bit risky.
So, Henry now is getting an Ardite pick.
Yeah, so I mean the next step is to
there we go.
Boost XP these again. Now you can either put a Wither Skeleton Skull on the Ardite pick, I think it's a Wither Skeleton Skull for the Ardite, to boost it immediately, or you can just mine 2,325 blocks. It's going to take a while, so Cobalt isn't really our top priority at the moment.
No, I mean, Cobalt we get manual in.
Yeah, I mean, Ardite's pretty difficult to find, but yeah.
Cobalt, there was a good amount.
Cobalt's easier to find, and I think that's the reason why they've made Ardite
so hard to find. Yeah.
The next one up, and then Manulin, whatever you want to call it, after that. So.
I know Vralka is working on IndustrialCraft in that building up there.
Yeah.
And I am going to make a kitchen down here.
Yeah, in a cave.
On the terrace.
Dirty man.
So I'm going to hollow this out.
And then
hopefully I don't run into anything.
On the IndustrialCraft stuff. So, yeah, I mean, people watching these can watch mine if they want to see my bit, or if people are watching mine, they can go watch these if they want to see him build stuff. So, are we going to stay on Skype together?
I was planning on it. I mean...
Yeah. Right, so...
Unless you're trying to get rid of me.
Yeah, completely. I don't want you to talk.
Yeah.
No. So basically, the first step for IndustrialCraft now is bronze tier machines. And the first thing you're going to need... So they're all steam powered. The first thing you're going to need is the small coal boiler. So you just plop that down. I've actually got, just down here, an aqueous accumulator that feeds out water into this bad boy. As you can see, that's filling up. Well, I'll just change that to normal. So the aqueous accumulator there, you can see it's just pumping it out. It stores quite a lot. And so here, or behind here more precisely, I've got a lever. Or I did. Because if you don't have... This could be weird. If you don't have pneumatic servos, you need to use redstone to control whether or not these fluid ducts auto import or export. So we just put a redstone signal on there. No biggie. And that will mean that instead of having to spend 2 iron, 2 glass and a redstone, it'll just automatically extract.
Hey, do we have any extra ardite from that?
Extra ardite? No, I only managed to get 1. And that went into 2 pickaxe sets. So,
because each one takes...
Yeah. Yeah. So, we've got this set up that's pretty easily done now. So all we've got to do is we've got to put coal or charcoal in there, and that will smelt away and eventually make a bit of steam. It takes a while to get heated up. So we're going to start crafting the other machines that I wanted to make. I've got all the bits here. So to craft all of the machines, you need a wrench for the actual recipe. So I'm just going to search in NEI steam. If you type that in, you'll be able to find all of these steam machines. So the ones I want are the forge hammer, the compressor, and the extractor. Now I want the extractor because then we can use that to get rubber. And then for the compressor, we want that to be able to make a redstone block or any other kind of block very easily. Because once we've got a redstone block, we can set up thermal expansion power batteries, basically. We can set up the leadstone energy cells. And then the forge hammer is because I'm really tired of making these hammers. We broke the iron one, making all of the plates and gears that I've made already. And I've almost broken the bronze hammer. So, yeah. So to make these 3 machines, I'm going to need 3 machine casing, or the machine hulls. I'm going to need 13 plates, 3 bronze gears, and 5 pistons. And again, these recipes get pretty expensive pretty quickly, but we had a load of the stuff we needed already. You need bronze sticks, bronze plates, and a wrench to make the gear. You need 8 plates to make the machine hull. So yeah, that gets pretty big pretty quick. So we need piston, 2 of those at the top. Okay, so piston, 2 cogs, all of those, 1 of them there, and the plate there. So there we've got steam powered forge hammer, and you saw it there, it took out a chunk of durability from the iron wrench. And the compressor, so we need 1 in the middle. Okay, just want that there, that there, that in the middle. If I can shift click that in, no I can't. Okay, so those go there. And these recipes are a bit, again, they're basically just designed to be intensive. Which is fine, we can deal with that.
Hey, buddy.
Yes?
Is the steam dynamo just on all the time?
It shouldn't be. Just use the lever to turn it off. Why?
Oh, I'm just wondering.
Okay. Smelting up things. Oh, if you know, with the alloy smelter, it'll smelt 3 at a time, which is why it takes longer.
Because I assume that you're just
It does it imagining that you've put it in all of the different slots. So, yeah. So, with these steam machines, you need to place them there, and that's fine, except at the moment, they need a steam vent. And by default, I believe that's on the back. You can see here they've got their steam vents. If that goes into a block, they don't function. They need to be able to vent their additional steam. Just like a steam machine, to be fair. So we take the wrench, and if you right-click on any side other than the front, that changes the steam vent to the top. You heard the noise, it takes durability, and now we've got a steam vent on the top. So that's pretty useful. This guy's still cooking up, and it will be for a while. That's why I've got 2 stacks of charcoal here. So these actually do have steam in them already, so these machines could work. So test that out. Sticky resin. I'm going to put that in the extractor. There we go, so you can now hear the noise that it's making. They make a fair bit of noise, and when it's complete you'll see a little puff of steam come out the top, which is pretty cool. So you've got all the recipes here that you can use that for. That's really actually quite loud. And it seems to have stopped making a noise, but it's still going, so that's encouraging. So yeah, they take steam instead of energy, which is quite interesting. It's also how the machines would work if you have to go through them, sort of as a standard progression. We didn't have electric machines, we had steam machines to start with, so that works very well. Right, puff, and there we go. We've now got rubber pulp, and you can see the uses of rubber pulp. You just smelt it into rubber. So now we've got a machine that's going to make rubber for us, which is good. I'm going to go grab 9 redstone, and we're going to go make a redstone block as well. We need, we've got leadstone energy cell, conductance coil, 3 copper, that makes your leadstone energy cell, and then we're just going to go like that and make the hardened energy cell. So that's golden. Now there's one little small problem. The hardened energy cell can output more power than the leadstone. Now the leadstone energy conduits can only take 80 RF a tick. The hardened energy cell can output 400. Now while that's not an issue for these machines, they don't run faster than 80. I do want to upgrade the conduits, because later we may want more power in the system. So that's easily enough done. You put 3, well, you've got 2 recipes here. Either use Invar nuggets to convert 1 at a time and a single redstone, or you can convert 3 at a time using 3 energy conduits, 3 redstone, and an Invar ingot. And that's really quite an easy recipe, so no worries about that. Let's put those there. Oh, I'm 1 short. Okay, so we're going to make another Invar. Why am I going up here? I don't need that. Right, so we're going to make another Invar ingot. Oh dear. It's just smelted nickel. And it's going to smelt the iron again. Okay. I don't need it to smelt the iron. But anyway.
But do you want it to smelt the iron?
I don't want it to either, no.
Oh.
So we're going to rotate.
Then there's a problem.
Yeah, then we've got a problem. So we're going to rotate that there. This can now input from the bottom. And now that should, there you go, that's going to start to charge. This guy's going to output its maximum, which is 80 RF a tick, so it can't put into more power than the system can take, so we may need to upgrade that later.
I like this.
Only. What's going on?
Marble.
If you
from
need
the chisel mod.
I've got a load of your soapstone. So, as with the other machines from thermal expansion, you can configure the outputs for the hardened energy cell. So if it's yellow, it's not outputting anywhere. That's its default state. If it's orange, it'll connect to pipes and it's an output. If it's blue, it's an input. So again, you can tell it to and not to accept power from certain sides, which is a very useful feature, to be honest. I want that. And then we're just going to go here and then there. And then we're going to upgrade the last of those pipes. So just go down here, and then all I've got to do is just place that one in there. Place oak there, oak there. And the reason I've reorganized, there we go, so that will actually fill up a lot faster now. The reason I've reorganized that is I want to be able to see the front of the hardened energy cell, because the front of the hardened energy cell does have a power meter on it, so I don't actually have to right click on it. I can just see how much power is in the system. So I'm going to leave that growing on its own accord. We're going to check out how this stuff's doing. So this goes really slowly, to be honest. Charcoal just generates really slowly. And so here we're gaining about 150 millibuckets of steam every second or two maybe. So we've got that going for us, which is good. And now we're going to get that going up. So the first thing really aiming to do with the Bronze Age IndustrialCraft machines, oh yeah, I don't know what came down here. The first thing you're aiming to do is to make the bronze blast furnace. Now to do that you're going to need a lot of bricks, which I put out there, and a lot of plates. So the structure is 4 tall. Sorry about the noise out there. It's 4 tall and 3 by 3. The bottom
what was
plate,
that noise?
I think it was like a moped or something.
It sounded like a demon from hell.
Oh dear, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so the bronze blast furnace. If you just search blast, you'll see there. So we got the bronze blast furnace. Isn't a particularly difficult recipe. It's 4 plates, 4 bricks, and a wrench. So we'll do that now, actually. And we'll use our trusty steam-powered forge hammer. It's gonna make hammering noises.
Steam-powered hammer?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And what's really cool with the machines is that when you right-click on them, the interface is bronze-coloured, as opposed to the standard grey for Minecraft. I think that's really cool.
That is really cool.
And we've got that. So you want plates in the corners. That there. And so I want this here. So we're going to place that there. Good. Job done. Except not. Because it won't work like this. Because you can see here it wants a structure built around it. Oh, damn. Okay. So we're going to put all of those into the forge hammer. Because what it needs is it needs bronze plated bricks. So there you need 6 things. You need 6 plates, 2 bricks, and a hammer, and you make 2 of these bricks. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. You see I'm actually emptying. I've actually emptied this, so it is quite expensive, but we'll get through. And we will make it eventually. I'm just going to need to make a lot of bronze. You see there it says mobs can't spawn on this block. Great. So we'll put that there so it's not just a floating block. And we'll put that there. So they are actually connected textures. You could see there it stopped having the rim all the way around and it's now got like a direction on it. So it's quite cool. It's a very subtle connected texture. I mean, it loses 2 dots. But it is connected nonetheless. So I'm going to have to go make more bronze. Unless I've got some in a chest. But I'll be back with you guys when I've got enough bronze or materials or whatever to do what needs to be done. It's been a while, as you can confirm it, but we have eventually now gotten all of the bronze plated bricks and the noise outside that we need to make this blast furnace. So as you can see there, there's a block missing down there, 3 by 3 at the bottom. You need to leave that top block open, and you put that like that, and now it'll work. And so basically you need either 4 coal or 8 charcoal per iron ingot, and then it should work if it's even going to let me right click it. I don't know if I can even right click it. So the trick, you can tell if it's working because it will spawn lava in there. It will actually create 2 blocks of lava. So, oh, I'm actually
There we
just
go.
lagging. It's working now. Got the lava, got the particles coming off. Finally. I don't know what happened, but I crashed, and when I came back in, these 2 bricks had gone. I couldn't find them in my inventory. Nothing like that. So, the blast furnace takes a lot of time. In fact, it takes 300 seconds to make a single steel ingot. Now, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to replace this boy. The small coal boiler can be swapped out for the high pressure coal boiler. It's just faster. For that you need 5 steel ingots, and so I'm going to make those up. So I'm making 2 steel ingots now. You need 10 in total, so I'm going to need another 8. Remembering, of course, that while I need another 8 iron, I also need 4 coal per iron. So that's going to do that. So that should be enough, and it's going to take quite a while to smelt this all up. So again, sorry about clipping it again, and sorry about the noise in the background again, but I'm going to be right back while this stuff all cooks up. So, it's been a while. This guy, as I told you, takes 300 seconds to smelt a single bit of steel. And you need 2 steel to make each of these plates. So you need to smelt 10 iron to get this stuff. And then this was another 16 iron. So yeah, that took a while. But we've done it, and I'll now show you what we can make with this. So it's a fairly easy recipe. It looks just like the other one. This is the high pressure coal boiler. So the recipe looks just like the small coal boiler, but it's high pressure. And I think the wrench broke. Yep, the wrench broke. That's not a problem because we don't actually need this coal boiler. It's going to take a while to break. Alright, I'm making another wrench. Okay.
My fusion something is done.
Yeah, we saw that just now. So Z's
my
creates
other one.
this thing. Sorry, just a second, guys. Right. So
Was she like, who are you talking to?
yeah. Right. So Z's created this thing up here. It's a Minechem multi-block structure. I'm not sure what it does. I'm sure it'll do something cool. Then he's also created this down the bottom. It's actually got an interface, which is cool. I'm not entirely
The other one has
sure
an interface.
what it does. Oh god, it's got an interface too? It's
Yeah,
a rather simplistic interface. No, it doesn't.
No, you need to click on the
Oh, okay.
blue blocks on top.
Whoa, chemical fusion chamber.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so let me show you what this one does down here.
Only a nether star contains enough energy. So we need nether stars to do that. Wow.
So this,
Okay, so we're not going to do that for a while.
I think this is the fission chamber. What you do is you put something in there, and I don't know how to do this.
Okay. Right, let's go and do what we were already doing, guys, while Z figures that out.
Yeah.
So, I've now got the high pressure boiler, and I'm going to make a wrench because it's going to take a week to mine the thing otherwise, apparently. That nether portal is really loud. I'm just going to wrench that up, and we're going to put down the high pressure. So, eventually it'll give me an interface. There we go. So it's just like the last one, just a higher pressure.
Oh, okay.
So the high pressure boiler is pretty easy. It just burns hotter and generates more steam, as far as I understand it. So it's pretty sweet. We'll see this guy filling up and that guy running. So that's what you need to do to get that started. Now, as soon as you've gotten your steam powered stuff, you can begin to make what you need to make a bat box. Now, bat box is the first way to store power with IndustrialCraft. You need 5 logs a tin cable, and 3 batteries. Now these batteries, oh, they need tin item casings now. That's interesting. Right, so beforehand it just needed 4 tin plates for me when I crafted this last time, but there has been a recent update to the pack. It's added a load of stuff. But so you need this tin item casing, just tin plate. You just hammer it, and you need 3 batteries. So you need 12 item casings. So in total it's going to take 24 ingots. It's not too bad, but it is going to eat up your stuff. It should be hammering away. So it looks like high pressure steam boiler does run through coal quicker but generates more energy. Ooh. Anyway. Good, that's generated the last tin plate I wanted it to do. Okay, so once you've done that, you get your tin cables. They're pretty easy. And then once you've run this guy for a while, you can make your advanced machine hull. So the steel machine hull. To do that you need 8 steel plates, so 16 steel ingots. And you just put your recipe like that and you get a generator. This is the beginning of electricity. There we go. Generator's fairly easy. You just hook it up to a cable there onto the input. You can tell the bat box which way the output is, not just because that line points towards it, but also there's a dot on the side. So that's easy enough. So this is the output line, then this is the input line. And we've got the generator. Hey Z, how you doing? How you doing? What you using my compressor for?
Don't worry, don't look in there.
Wow. You really plan on using that? Already?
Yeah.
Are you aware that that's going to kill you when you pick it up?
Ah!
I told you!
No, you didn't!
I just did! So, uranium now. Uranium in the update is highly poisonous, as uranium is. It just does a lot of damage. And
what the hell?
Basically, the only way to immune yourself from that, we'll go to
can I make a suit?
IndustrialCraft. You need to make a hazmat suit, for which you need lots of rubber. We haven't got a huge amount of rubber at the moment, Z, so gonna have to hold off on that, I'm afraid. So, yeah, just...
Hold on, I got this.
I got it. It's in that chest now. I got radiation for 7 seconds.
Oh, that's
You're an ass.
Bullshit.
Just leave it in there.
No, I can do this. I got this.
Are you going to transfer it from chest to chest just really quickly?
Yeah.
You realise if you pick it up for a second time while you've already got the radiation debuff, it'll give you like 3 minutes of it?
Okay. Well, what I plan to do is pick up that one.
Yeah.
Because I need to shove them back into this compressor.
You need to recompress them.
Yeah, so I'm going to do it all in one go. Check this out. Okay, I need to get my adrenaline down. Okay, let's do this. Good to go.
It's not got a
This
recipe.
is awesome.
It's not got a recipe for uranium, by the way.
Wait,
if you hit uses of uranium, it doesn't have one. You need to make enriched uranium.
No, hold on. No, hold on. I got this.
Or you need 9 of it. Oh wow. Z, what are you doing, man? We haven't got the power for this.
We do.
You need a hazmat suit.
No, I don't.
You will just kill yourself with this.
Okay, Fuck. Okay.
I'm gonna just follow because this is funny.
No, it's not.
It is. Ah, Z, really, man? Okay, so while ZBOLT's killing himself, I'll take you guys through a few things that happened in the updates. You'll notice that Z and I are both wearing... Oh, Z isn't. Oh, yeah, he is. We're both wearing these really sexy camelbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing camelback.
So they heal you. They do your thirst now. You don't have to use them at all. They just take up an armor slot, so of course if you need full armor, that's not an option. But the thirst mod has now been replaced by Enviromine. It's a really cool mod. It adds physics, but that has been disabled. Very luckily for us, to be honest, because like all of our base would collapse. But it adds these things in the bottom right-hand corner you can see. So you've got temperature, thirst, oxygen level, and sanity. Sanity goes down in the dark, or if there are mobs nearby, doubly quick if there are endermen nearby. Air quality is lower in the nether or very low Y levels. Thirst depletes on its own. As you can see, mine is going down very slowly for some reason. I don't know why. It should be going up, but it's not. So it may be that the Camelback only does things under certain levels. But anyway, and also the temperature. If your temperature is too low or too high, you'll get problems. So that's something that Z has been working on. I'm sure he will tell you all about that in one of his videos that I've just seen. Something from Forestry Z.
So here's my problem. I have the uranium, and under uses, it says you can... Damn it. Because I need to make the enriched uranium.
Okay.
So recipes of that. Tiny pile of uranium.
Okay.
How do I get that uranium? I could get the nugget. That would work. How do I make the nugget? Smelting around.
According to this, you can just get it by just crafting the ingot. I'm just crafting uranium. Oh, so there are two types of uranium. There's uranium 238.
Try and put this in the furnace and see what happens.
Z, there are two types of uranium. There's uranium 238, which is what you've got, and then there's uranium 235.
Okay, the furnace doesn't do anything.
No, that's because you've got the wrong kind of uranium.
No way.
What you've got is uranium 238. In order to make the nuggets, you need uranium 235. That's because uranium 238 isn't as radioactive as uranium 235. That's why people use 235 and don't use 238. There's a good reason behind it. Science, bitch.
Hold on. I think we can make the other one with a hammer. You just crush the...
You need uranium 235 dust.
Is that like a whole separate ore?
No.
I
don't know. Uranium 238 appears to have completely separate uses.
Okay. What? Okay, uranium ore is safe.
You can
yes. Use a hammer to get crushed uranium ore.
Okay. Okay, so you need the hammer to get crushed uranium ore. Then you need to put it through an ore washing plant. There are a lot of steps to this.
Okay, hold on.
From crushed uranium ore, you can get uranium 238 ingots. Uranium 238 ingots can be used to make a uranium ingot from Greg Tech.
You can...
Yeah. Okay, well, I will let you continue with that while I look at all sorts of little machines. So I'm going to try and steer clear of IndustrialCraft if I can for any machines, because thermal expansion does add a lot of them, but there are some things that you can only do with IndustrialCraft. So we're going to have to use it a little bit. I've got to dig around in your badmin chests.
Don't do it.
That would do. Oh, it was risky. I almost got radiation.
Crushed uranium.
Right.
Okay, I can do this. Do we have a hammer?
There should be one in the workshop.
The workshop. Oh, that's a good name for it.
Yeah, what's a workshop? Oh, God. Okay.
You ready for this?
Are you going to hurt yourself?
Okay, I need to make this, and I can make that, and I compress crushed uranium ore. So I'm just going to do it with one and see if this works.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not dying.
Yay!
No death, yeah!
Good job. Okay, so guys, you can see here we're generating a little bit of power. It's not too bad. It generates 4,000 EU into a generator, and we can store 40,000. And the generator has its own little internal buffer there. You can see at the top, 4,000. So We're just going to put a load of coal in there, and we can get a load of power. It can charge up, things like that. But machines we're going to need... Oh, that sounded okay. But, okay, so... We're going to want... Probably an ore washing plant. Iron plates, basic machine casing, so we need an assembly machine. And...
Okay. Gotta run
fast.
fast.
It's a machine without enough... Okay.
Oh no, this doesn't work.
Oh wow, okay, so we're going to need an assembly machine first of all, because that is useful to create pretty much everything in IndustrialCraft. So if you plan on continuing with it, you're going to want to... I haven't been able to find out how to make it. I can't get hold of Sahala. I don't know if the recipe that's on the wiki works, if the recipe that's not on the wiki works, if the recipe from other versions of the mod work. I just don't know. So for now we're just going to have to sit there with a bit of Batbox, and well hey, we can do things with it later. Now the big problem is this steam, because for now I'm going to have to keep using these steam powered machines, and while putting coal in is all well and good, what I'm looking for is free power. Free power, by that I mean something that's either self-sustaining or something that I don't have to keep changing. And that's what we're going to make. We're going to make this little thing, a water boiler. So it says it needs a heat source and it sucks water from below. It's a factorization thing. It outputs steam, which we can pipe straight into those machines. And all it needs to make heat is this mirror. So these mirrors take 8 silver and a glass pane. Now, I believe the normal recipe generates more than that, more than 1. But, hey. So, first thing we're going to need... Oh, he's already got some in there? Okay, I'll take that then. So the first thing we need, 7 iron and iron bars. Now, remembering, of course, that iron bars have a bit more complicated recipe than they did before. But anyway, so we'll just make that, and then I will replace this. Okay. So now that we have this boiler, it's a simple block, we just put it down, and it needs an infinite source beneath it because it does actually suck up the water. But that's not too bad. We'll see what we got to build with. We'll use some of the limestone from Chisel, and I'm going to need a bucket, which I have no idea where it is because there we go. Right. This is a very cool thing. It's a resonance strongbox. Shotgun Lee was very kind to give us that. I popped over to his base to give us some ender pearls and this thing. Huge chest. Of course, now you can see all of ZBOLT's badmen. It's in that chest. It's in that chest. There's nothing in that chest to be badmen. So yeah, we sort of gone through a bit of a reorganize and it sort of didn't help in the slightest. So yeah. Anyway, now that we've got this, we're going to need to make some mirrors, so I'll just make up as many as I can. 7, that'll do for now, and I'll be right back because that's the door. And then we've got... Okay, so we've got pipe ready to pipe into that. We've got that guy, the water boiler. It hasn't got an interface, just sits there, does its thing. And now I'm putting my 7 mirrors. Now these are really cool. They place and then focus themselves, which I really like. So they just all point at that guy. So now that they're all pointing there, that's going to heat up and generate steam. So that you can see it actually filled with steam because this machine auto outputs. So you see at the top of the screen it says fluid duct opaque steam. That's because it's now got its act together. It knows what it's doing, and that's that. So this generates steam. These guys are no longer necessary, but of course if I need an extra boost I can put in some coal, so I will leave that there. But that can go away. Dear. There we go. Okay, so a small little problem when that gold block generates there. When the gold block disappears, things don't like it. So, oh well, just have to sort that out. So we planted a few more trees over here, and ZBOLT has gotten cows. Wow. Anyway, so next episode I plan on making a little bit more to do with thermal expansion. So I want to stick with the thermal expansion machines if I can. They're slightly cheaper, the process isn't as involved to create them, things like that. But I will continue to expand these machines as necessary, because we will need a little bit of an expansion. So this is a structure ZBOLT's created, I think you guys have seen it. So yeah, it's a fusion chamber, it's a huge multi-block structure. Requires a nether star to operate. But from what Z tells me, once we put one nether star in there, we can actually make more, so that's really useful. And then there's this thing here, which is another microblock structure that he's made, so that's cool. I don't know what he plans on doing with those. I'm sure you guys will find out in another episode. So next episode, I'm going to be running around doing some thermal expansion and potentially a bit of Thaumcraft. In the update that put in the hydration and the environment and this funky compass up top, which I actually have to admit I love the compass. As well as doing that, it also added to Thaumcraft. We're going to have to go find some new chunks to do that, but we should be able to get into a bit of Thom, which should be really fun. So, thank you very much for watching. This has been Varalka. If you want to go see ZBOLT's episodes, check the link in the description. If you want to do anything to do with the Andromeda Network, check the links in the description. And as always, thank you very much for watching. Please don't hesitate to leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Moo. And I will see you guys next time. Ta-ta for now. Moo to you too.